Okay, guys, here we go. We are streaming things. Let me hide that there. We do have some limitations in the sense that I'm only getting the audio of one individual, and that is Riley that we see in the bottom left corner. So the deal is here, they're just streaming the Discord. I have deafened and muted so that we're not going to hear them. It's only going to be myself. I'm not going to talk too much during this. This is just purely for your entertainment, in order to just enjoy alongside with the primary stream. I may provide some commentary. I may try and modify which one we see if there's some. This seems to be a great battle going on. Just kind of having some shits and giggles here, and yeah, that's the situation at this time. Yes, Riley's on VR. Adam, as we know, is on triples. We got Cavalli in the top left there, and single screen, and then we have. No, that is not Jake. That is Stripes. That's Avro in the race. Micro is, or Jake is not currently streaming just due to his current internet issues. He's still racing on mobile, and that is due to internet being down in his village where he lives for the past week. So we bring to you 4 streams, and Stripes gets the debut here with us. Stripes. We like to call him Stripes. That is his actual name if you care to watch for him. I wish I could offer more in terms of data as to where these drivers are standing. Yeah, but he should be getting it fixed soon, hopefully, maybe. Yeah, let's take a look at. We are looking at. Yeah, Arnie Vro. It's like perfect. Yeah, sorry, if I do minimize something, if I minimize the main thing, it should be back now. Yeah. If I accidentally minimize the Discord, they will go black. So, oh, we have gotten lag on Riley's. Yes, I was minimized. So, but that shouldn't happen again. I've got my setup. I unfortunately am not watching the main broadcast race, but that's okay. I've got these 4 POVs. There's only so much information I can take in here. And I'm working at the same time, so we're doing multitask instead of multi-class racing here. I will try to stay involved when I can, but for the most part, I am going to be muted myself. This is just something for you to enjoy, but I will engage with anything in chat if possible. bottom right is Arnie Vro, also known as Stripes. If I keep my cursor on it, does it keep the names up? Does that help? No, it all goes away. Any options I can do? Show, camera, transfer, voice, video settings. I was hoping to be able to have the names pop up. I could in OBS put some names. Let me do that quickly. Green tires here do not exist. Not unless you do what these guys are doing and drifting, burning a lap to get a fast lap. I don't know if I'm muted right now or not. Testing, testing. Can you guys hear me? I'm just talking. Let me know if you hear me right now. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. So I know Adam uses CMRT. That's what I use myself. Looking at Cavalli's, I believe he's using Pro tires. I was only asking because I have a toggle on my headset, and sometimes I get confused as to which sound means I'm muted or not. So that's. Oh, is it Pro? Oh, okay. For some reason, I thought he used the whole Pro Tires app. And Gallardo is using Pro Tires as well. I used to use Pro Tires for the longest time. I switched to CMRT when I got the whole thing. I figured, why the hell not? It gives me the same information. Yeah, I have no. That's one app I have no preference one way or the other, whether it's Pro Tires or CMRT. They have some slight unique look to it, but they provide the same information. Let's see if we can. I don't want to stop watching. I was hoping I could quickly hide and zoom one in. I like how CMRT looks too. God. In fourth place. You know what? I can actually pull up the qualifying standings on here, and let's take a look. Sorry, let me window capture. Okay, so we got Cavalli P. No, that's. You lost video because I'm in the in LFM. Qualifying results. We got Cavalli P1, Jake Black P2, Gallardo P3. Individuals we don't know. Carlos Barranco, I don't know whom he is. Kirill Kirilov, the sponsor for Assetto Hosting, is in P5. We got Colin P6, Takayuki Okubo in P7. Adam is down in P8. He's going to have a fight ahead of him. Gabriel Laura, I've raced him a few times, and he's got some pace, so see where he goes. Micro is P2. That is Micro. Alright, we are getting up and going, so let me get that back up. Looks like we got a clean start through turn 1. Adam getting through nicely, which is great for mid-pack. Yeah, I had to refresh the page. Adam's fallen back down to P12, it appears. This is a drawback. I know, right? He had such a great race going on in Mont Tremblant, only to have his engine blow. These guys, so the one reason why we are muted from Discord, not unlike our normal HiHi streams, is these guys get very intense and heated. So they requested that we omit Discord audio, and that way it is just me, myself, and I, and this lovely race audio, just to keep things a little cleaner. Riley and Cavalli and Micro would all be communicating right now. The Riley's and Micro goal would be to stay in touch with Cavalli at this point. And then probably reserve some wheel-to-wheel racing until the end. Yes, Micro is just in behind Riley at the moment. That's the white car you're seeing up in the radar, coming up on Riley's screen. If you look in Cavalli's screen, you can see at times there are two HiHi liveries. So that is the both of them right there. Wish I could see better detail as to Adam's lap times and stuff. I can see that he's running 47s and see the group ahead of him is running 47s, but I can't see the details as to how close they are. It looks like they're all around the 47.3, but that's me squinting my eyes and making numbers up as I think I see them. This is one drawback of the 4 POV, the detail gets lost. I'd say Riley's real time is probably the clearest to read, just in terms of who the gaps between them, but it's very shaky. Thank you, Andy. This delivery came about. We had done a private league series, and it's called the Mazda Unos. Basically, it's an MX5 on steroids. It's a paid mod, and we made a livery. And so when we wanted to make a new livery for LFM, we took that design aspect and applied it to this one. So the livery was originally designed by Riley. I then converted it to the MX5 Cup. Yeah, Jake is still on mobile. So what has happened in the area that he lived, I think last week, Tuesday or Wednesday, I think it was Tuesday, 2 networking cables in the area where he lives were damaged somehow, and God forbid the company takes any urgency on that. They waited till, I believe, Thursday to send a crew out there to do any repairs. They repaired one, thinking they restored internet to everybody because they did some random tests and found people had internet, and other people reported having internet, but it was very, very slow, like 3 megabits per second. Yeah, and And so he's still one of the affected that doesn't really have internet. And they are sending another crew out, supposed to be tomorrow, I think, to do the repair. The fact that it's taken over a week just blows me away, because at least here in Canada, anything happen like that, no matter how rural you are, that would have been like a 24-hour thing. That was my thought. I was like, wow, thanks, welcome to dial-up. Yeah, these are a group that can really push each other along, both in terms of working together, but also initiating battles. So I think that's one thing that brings these three together, in terms of enjoying racing with each other. They know when to push each other. They know when to work together, and they have exceptional pace. in I'm cheap. This is a trial run. We have some other ideas on board, but this was just something that came together this morning, just on how I could cobble it together. We want to try and make a nicer presentation and see what we can do for future races and such. So, yeah, just testing things out. It could be all of us, honestly, because I'm not Nitro, so I. And that's exactly what we were using the night that we did the brain rot stream, where I was racing and we had League of Legends going. So it's just not everybody was quite on board with doing it that way, but we will definitely see what we do going forward. I have been watching closely. It looks good to see Galaxy's up in P7. So he's made some improvement there. I think this is a matter of just trying to find a little bit of pace. There's still quite a bit of time left, 10 minutes it appears. So perhaps he can hopefully eke out a little bit of time. It looks like he's about 1.3, 1.4. No, sorry, that's 1.7 gap ahead. So see if he can try and pull that. Is that Takayuki up ahead? I believe so. Is there 20? I swear I saw a 10. Oh, I see what it is. I'm looking at Riley's screen. He's got local time and then race time up. I'll have to see next time if I can get one of them to generate a SimHub overlay for data and give me the URL and see if we can get info across the web that way. I don't think so. I think SimHub works more locally rather than over the net, but 1045 is right there. So that 1045 is the west coast of North America. Yeah, I'd have to look. I think the URL for the leaderboard is localized, like based on your C drive. Have to see if we can get it to go to some web platform. So, like if Riley ran it and I got the URL, then it could work as an overlay that way in OBS. Might be worth checking out, so see if there's something else that does that. I'm not entirely sure. Now normally I'm a little bit more attentive watching their streams, the broadcast stream, and in voice chat with them. Give them little pointers, tips, reminding them to relax and such. But they do not have the benefit of me in there because I am here with you guys. So it's we discussed about potentially adding a second Discord account and me going into my phone and talking with them as well. But I figured I'm too lazy to do that, and I'd just probably end up confusing myself as to who I'm talking to when. So, and I'd have to be likely more muted on here in order to be engaging with them. Looks like we got 15 minutes left to go in the race. Adam is pulling in Okabu, which is great. So let's hope he can keep that push going and make a move. Not sure what his pace is compared to the cars ahead. If they're kind of matching pace, a little bit faster or a little bit slower, it's difficult to say. Sounds like someone has left the Discord. You can see in Riley's thing there is an overlay as to who's in there. Very faintly, you got Cavalli at the top. Riley is second. The third is Stripes, which is Arnie. The fourth is Micro. The fifth is Adam. Sixth is myself, and the bottom is Noli. So didn't notice who was in there prior to any disconnect sounds. Come on, Adam. You can do this. Doing a great job. Let's keep it up. Figure while he can't hear me, I can will my voice to him. Words of encouragement. Don't know if anybody remembers the last time we had a streamed race here, season 18 I believe. Cavalli was punted twice during the race. Caught me off guard because I was like mid backpack and I saw him. And I believe he came, I don't know if he won or came close to winning. Definitely was on the podium. He has. I wonder if perhaps he was helping Micro and Riley along, and now he's decided to find his 100% push. A little strategic, but I could also see a little mistake possibly being made by Riley, who knows. Not sure how far Micro is in behind. It looks like Micro is within a second of Riley. So it looks like Riley's opened up a bit of a gap. Trying to watch on Cavalli's stream in the mirror. Yeah, so it appears that the gap between Cavalli and Riley is roughly the same as the gap between Riley and Micro. No, you're correct. I think they're in like... Oh, Riley just goes off a little bit. Oh, you are correct. We can see Cavalli's 0.9 ahead from Riley. I think Micro is probably a point... Not sure if that's a 0.6 or a 0.8. Hello, Emmanuel. Welcome to our multi-stream view. Hope you're doing well. Don't say it, Franco. Don't say it. Did you get your GT3 anger out? Adams in slip range of Okubo up on Delta. So let's see if he can make a push here in the long straight. Don't know if he'll try and attack in the S's that are coming ahead. Going to gather not. The what happened, you'd have to look at Monday night stream. Yeah, that was Monday night, I believe. Yeah, not last night, so Monday night scrub for the GT3. And you'll roughly see what happens. 69's a good number. Well, it looks like Micro's trying to make a move on Riley. Adam's trying to make a move on Okubo too. So we got some double racing going on in the bottom left, top right corners. Ooh. Come on, Adam. Okubo got a little bit squirrely coming through the hairpin. So Adam's kind of smelling blood here. He might be able to get a push, get the slip. It's a tricky spot. Like, this S-turn is nothing daunting, but it's easy to kind of lose your line no matter what side of the track you're on. Oh, a little bit of contact. I haven't seen anything indicating Taka's got some major leg going on, but I haven't been watching terribly closely for that. I only have 2 eyeballs, and they tend to look at the same spot. Yeah. Wish we had Micro's POV in here. I think that'd make for a great fight. Let's see. Can Adam make the move in turn 1? Get on the brakes, giving space. Now can he get the exit? Okabu's got the inside line, but it's going to be a little bit rough through here, I think. Don't. Yeah. We don't get to see Riley's mirror, but it's awesome that we get the radar right there, just to give us further indication as to how close things are. Same with Adam, that's helpful. He's got the move done. Now let's see if he can hold off and pull a little gap. This is a great race for Adam. Coming up from starting P8, I believe is where he was, and falling back to P12, and finding his way back up to P6. Not the race he necessarily wanted, but it's the race he got, and he's earning his positions here. He might grab the exit and the slip. The roles have reversed. It is amazing what today's technology is. The fact that Micro is able to run on mobile internet games with something so stable that it is actually more stable than what he had when he was having some VPN motherboard issues. HiHi on HiHi is what we always love and enjoy in our group. We play the team game, but at the same time, there's a point where we turn on HiHi rules where the fight is on. Racing stays clean. No favoritism between individuals. The only time we'll make calls are for strategic reasons. That's accurate. So we don't get into managing each other. We like a fair fight. But if there's ever a threat of a third party acting as a spoiler in finishes that could negatively impact one or both HiHi drivers, we will make a call for strategic purposes only. But other than that, race is always on, to fight clean, and have some fun while doing it. Yes, 2 minutes and 20 seconds remaining. Trying to gauge as to where. So Cavalli's going through the hairpin right now. That's probably going to be this lap, one more lap, and +1. So, pull a Michael Jackson trait. Yeah, so hey, Cammy, that's something that Micro realized. He thought it was his motherboard causing him issues months ago, and turns out it was a VPN that he wasn't even using that was installed in the background, causing interference and lag issues. So luckily he resolved it. He had bought a new motherboard but didn't end up installing it because he was able to find the true culprit prior to ripping apart the computer. And by new I mean used. Let me see. I want to try and fix Andy's text to speech. Apologies if things go black for you guys. Yes, okay. Never mind. Sorry. I tried. I wanted to go in and fix a pronunciation for Andy's user. So it didn't come out as Shandi. Fight is on. Adam's got some breathing space. So fingers remain crossed for him. This is absolutely stunning racing going on between Micro and Riley. Yes, he does still use exit leg. This does look like it's going to be a photo finish. This is right to the line. Is Riley going to get it? I don't know. I absolutely don't know who got that one. Let's see if one of them pulls up the results. It looks like Micro got P2. British English. Absolutely stunning. And Adam pulls in. And we'll stay here and just let Arvo finish off his lap here. Got his audio here. And we'll take you guys into the chaos shortly, into voice chat. Just to have a brief conversation with them before ending the stream. No, Colin. That's unfortunate, Colin. Alright, guys. We're gonna pull up. I'm gonna hide. Can I hide this? There we go. I'm going to go in to Discord with them. Can I adjust this? We don't need those any longer. All right, guys, we are coming back in.
Never see that on my end. Holy
All right,
shit.
guys, here we are. That was a great race. We are still live. So
nice.
yeah, just getting some live reaction here. Adam, superb comeback. Dropping from P12, climbing back up to P6. Great job. That was a hell of a fight. Was it Micro that ended up getting the finish between you and Riley?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was tight. Tight.
Yep.
Oh. With that, guys, we will bid you adieu. I'm not going to stick around for any replay reviews because I have to jump out myself. I hope you all appreciated this multi-view stream and hope to bring it to you next time. And yeah, we'll see what kind of features we can add as we go along. See if there's any way we can get a position tower. Oh, we even got an ad for setahosting.com. Get your cloud hosting service.
Cover that up.
We will let this roll, boys. We're gonna let this roll.
Turn it off.
Hey, maybe we can convince him to provide some free hosting to HiHi. So we'll let that ad run. There's no audio to it. Cloud-based hosting service at asetahosting.com.
No.
All right, boys. Appreciate you popping in, watching the stream. Hope you guys all enjoyed it. And we will catch you next week. Ciao, guys.
Later.